Researchers in Germany have studied the large household appliances that were brought to collection points and recycling centers. And they have found that the proportion of the large household appliances that were discarded and that failed within the first 5 years of being bought has increased. So in 10 years, from 2004 till 2014, the proportion of washing machines that were just 5 years old before they broke and were discarded rose from 6% to 10%.
Electronics are the fastest growing source of waste in the EU. In 2017, more than 3.5 million tonnes were collected and only 40% were recycled. In addition to producing less waste, repairing more devices would help us use fewer resources, emit less greenhouse gases, and consume less energy.
A little less than 1/3 of consumers said that they have repaired their products in the last 6 months.
However, attitudes to repairing our phone or washing machine differ from one EU country to another. In the last 6 months, over 50% of consumers in Sweden repaired a product instead of replacing it, while less than 20% did so in Portugal.
3/4 of the consumers said that they want products to be easier to repair. Options for repair of products are often limited, and this is primarily due to a high price of repairs, because spare parts are missing, there are no repair shops.
And manufacturers can make it difficult to repair our devices.
There are products which are designed in a way to fail after a certain time or after a certain amount of use. Sometimes the components of the devices are put in devices in such a way that they cannot be taken out and replaced.
This is what we call obsolescence. So how do you know if the new phone you just bought is repairable?
Currently, EU rules do not require consumers to be informed about the repairability of the products. However, there are some ideas that consumers should be informed about this in the future, for instance by labeling products with a repair score.
If your new phone breaks down within the first 6 months, it is presumed to be faulty from the start.
From 2022, this will change and will be prolonged to the first year, so first 12 months.
After that period, you can still benefit from the 2-year legal guarantee, during which you might need to prove that the seller is responsible for the defect.
There are plans to figure out whether on the EU level there should be an extension of the legal guarantee, especially for longer durable goods, so that guarantee would better reflect the expected lifetime of the product.
In February 2021, the European Parliament supported the Circular Electronics Initiative, which includes a right to repair. It aims to tackle obsolescence, due, for instance, to software updates. The initiative should also ensure easy access to spare parts and clarify how long they will be available to consumers.
We already have some new rules on this from March 2021. For instance, for washing machines, the spare parts have to be available for 10 years after the last item has been placed on the market, and for fridges, it's 7 years. During the next year, in 2022, there are going to be new rules on computers, smartphones and tablets.
With these measures, the EU wants to include repairability in the transition to a circular economy, while making it affordable and accessible for all EU citizens.